Okay, so this is a tutorial on Bring Me Back Your Love. It's the first tutorial I've done in quite a while, but I just thought I'd do it anyway whilst the tea's cooking, and figured out how to play the song, and just thought I would share it. So I'll just play some of it shortly, and then afterwards I'll explain how to play it. Okay. So that was a shortened down version anyway, just to try and get all the bits in, but they're basically the chords and the pattern which they follow. There's a few other bits in, but I'll not overcomplicate things. So the first chord you need to play, first of all, to say the tuning is half a step down, so each string should be tuned half a step downwards. So it should sound like this. So the first chord is basically you put your ring finger on the A string at the 4th fret. You've got your index finger on the string below it, which is the D string. That is on the 2nd fret, and then I use pinky finger on the G string at the 4th. And you generally would mute the string. Most people would do it with their thumb, but I, for some reason, can never stretch, so I just use my middle finger to mute it. So the first chord is that, so it'll go. And the next one after that is basically just taking your ring finger off. So you're now just playing 2 strings. So it'll go. So the chord after you played that one, after those 2, sure, is an E chord. For those who don't know how to play quickly, an E chord is your index finger is on the G string at the 1st, and then you use your ring finger and your middle finger on the A and the D string. So they're basically your first chords that you need to learn, and so that's the verses done, I guess. The progression up from there then is again similar between the 2nd and the 4th fret. You've got your, so it'll go. So I'll play it for. So that section there is between the 2nd and the 4th again, and all you need to do, index fingers on the G string now, the 2nd fret, and then you've still got your ring finger and pinky finger. They're now on the A and the D string. Your middle finger's out of the way, not doing anything. So you play that chord, but you mute the top string again. And what what you're doing there is all you need to do is take that shape and you slide it up a whole set basically. So now you've got you're starting at the 4th fret and you're playing up to the 6th rather than 2nd to 4th. And then that next chord there, basically I'll just show you quickly. You have got your index finger now on the E string on the 5th fret. You've got your middle finger on the G string, and that is on the 6th fret. And then you've got your 2 fingers again, which is your ring and your pinky finger there on the 7th fret on the A and the D string. And then the chord after that actually is just that same shape slid up. So all together it'll go. That repeats. And then you strum downwards. And then that builds up into the chorus, which is basically again you'll have seen it's the same shape. E, so all you're really doing on the chorus is missing out that slide, and you're going straight from an E to that shape there where you've got your, which is part of the pre-chorus, and then up to that chord, then up to that chord, and then that's it really for the main part of the song. And then you've got the kind of break in the song. So that part basically is a similar chord shape actually to that, but you're actually working between the 4th and the 6th, and all you have to do is put your index finger on the A string at the 4th. You have got your middle finger on the B string now at the 5th. And then you've got your 2 fingers, your ring and your little finger, and they're on the D and the G string at the 6th, which kind of gets kind of a minor sound. And all you would do is just for that one is strum it down, and then for the next chord after that, it's actually chord that you would slide up to. So it'll go, and then again, like you do for the intro of the song, you would just take your finger off the next part of it, and that gets repeated twice. Then I think, if I'm right in saying, it finishes in like an A chord, which is just your 2 fingers, index and middle, whichever you prefer. And there on the 2nd fret on the D and the G string. Then it leads back into the chorus. And then the way you would finish would be however you want to finish. Basically finish on E, because that's the obvious chord to finish on. So that's the song kind of summed up quickly anyway. But if you've got any questions, obviously just post them and I'll try and help you out. Okay, cheers.